Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. We are doing chores a little bit later in the day. We were able to get off the farm today, spend the day at the lake, and had a great family day. So we are just getting the chickens fed, and they don't seem to mind. I know what it feels like to be popular now. Walking in here and you can't hardly take a step with somebody wanting your attention. But these chickens are gonna be 8 weeks next week, and we are excited. We're gonna get some processed and have them ready for our market this weekend. And that is a good thing. Wasn't sure if they were gonna be up to size yet, but they are growing nicely. I always think they're not gonna be big enough, and then they just start to really get big when I need them to. So we'll be ready, we'll be fully stocked. I know everyone this weekend at market will be excited about that. So these are the other batch, and you can see, man, they are a good size and getting ready. So this video is not about that. This is our second to last batch. And so our last batch in the brooder is 3 weeks old, and they need to come outside. I was gonna wait until the morning, but why not do it right now? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this chicken tractor turned around here. Hopefully Cal will help me out, and we'll have them pretty much side by side with these ones here, which will be nice so we don't have to go so far to feed. And we are finally going to be done in the brooder. I can't believe it's already time. Obviously, we still have chickens. We'll have these getting processed next week, and then the other ones have 4 to 5 weeks until they are ready to process. But we are done in the brooder, and that is a good feeling. So I'm gonna get this chicken tractor turned around, get it filled up with feed and water, and let's get these chicks out of the brooder. Do you think you can help without being too rough with the chicks, huh? All right, we've got the waters in. We'll fill up their feeders. I don't have their feed right now. I've been keeping feed separate so I know how much each group is eating. We got our 5-gallon water. We got plenty of waters because there's gonna be right around 130 birds in here. So we'll get the feed out in a minute, but let's go get those birds. I know they wanna get out of the brooder. I'm excited to get the birds out, but I'm equally excited to use our new totes. We got to use them for the piglets last video. Now the chickens get to use them. All right, we've got about 30 birds in each. It's a tight ride, but it's not very long. Let's get them out to the grass. Here comes the shock and awe of wondering, where in the world are we? We'll come check them out in a minute. Let's get the other 60 out here. All right, there we go. We're gonna call that our least favorite job on the farm. So it's our favorite because we're getting them out of the brooder, getting them out into the sunlight and onto fresh grass, but least favorite, it's a pain in the butt getting down in those brooders. That's why I'm glad I built these tractors. They're 6 feet high in the center. We do stake them down because I know a lot of people said, how far do they blow? Well, they blow quite a ways if you don't stake them down. So anyway, this is the last batch of Cornish this year. So we're excited about that. It's amazing to think about, one, how much chicken we've eaten and how much good chicken we've eaten, and two, how many families have been able to have fresh chicken on their table. That's always kind of a cool thing to think about. as you're selling this product. You can see these guys down here going crazy. These are the first ones I brought out, and they're a lot more active. The ones that we just dropped off are still kind of like, what is going on and what is this place? So anyway, these other ones are going after bugs. Look at that one. He's got something in his mouth. Where'd he go? There he is right there. I'm not sure what he's got, but everybody wants it. Looks like a bug. But that is another great reason to get them outside. They're getting bugs and not drugs. We're talking about antibiotics, any shots that they need when they're stuck in a chicken house. But these guys are outside on grass doing what chickens do best. So, and they do a few things. They get your bugs and they lay fertilizer, fertilizing our yard. And we haven't had a lot of rain in a long time, so our pastures aren't the best right now, but this is a lot better than being inside for your whole life. So all I did was bring their feeders out. That was in the brooders. We're gonna let them finish those off tonight. I'll fill these feeders in the morning. These guys are going crazy. You gotta see what somebody found over here. What do y'all got? Huh? What's down there? Somebody got a worm, a bug? I don't know what it is, but they are definitely enjoying it. You see they're not fully feathered out. They got those yellow heads. They are starting to feather out. As you guys know, these birds don't fully feather out because they put all that energy into growing big and not feathering out. They produce a ton of body heat. We waited a little bit longer on this batch because we were down into the 50s at night, and I did not want to deal with lost chickens now. What I do when I have this many in the pen, like I said, we got about 130 out here. We'll move them twice a day, every day, but I'll come out at night and fluff them up a little bit because they tend to pile up in corners or along the sides. I like to come out when they first come out and just fluff them up just to make sure nobody's getting smothered out here. So anyway, that is it for tonight. We've got the birds outside and we're definitely gonna come out. We'll show you the first move. The first move is always the worst move because they're not sure what the routine is when they first get out onto pasture. But we'll come out in the morning and show you that first move. And also, we got to show you the new piglets. That little mini piglet we thought was gone. We'll check in the morning, see if she's still there. So we'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, welcome back. We've got the older Cornish moved and fed and ready to go. The young ones did just fine. It is warm this morning. It's got to already be 80 some degrees. They've all done well. So glad that they are out here and not in the brooder. So we're gonna get them moved, then we'll fill up the feeders and waterers, but everyone is doing well, nice and lively. Be nice to get them off of their manure here, and we will get them moved along. So I've got Isaiah, he's gonna come out and help towards the back. If you stand at the back, obviously they kind of get scared and move forward, so I'm gonna have him come help me get these guys moved for the first move out on pasture. Okay, first move is finished. I do like to see that bird drinking out of those bowls. They're not used to drinking out of bowls. I did dunk a few beaks just so they know what those are. They are drinking out of this 5-gallon water that was almost empty this morning. But we've got about 130 birds in here. Plenty of feeders. They're figuring it out now instead of just everyone piling into this one feeder here. They are spread out throughout all the feeders. There's plenty of room for everybody. But what a beautiful sight. Never gets old. This is probably our 8th or 9th time getting to move chickens out onto fresh pasture, and they will be moving up and down the yard until it is time for processing. But this is such a better situation than being in a brooder or indoors their whole life. So it's always exciting for us to get these guys moved. The move went super well. They're still kind of a little bit scared of people. So with just Isaiah standing back there, it made the move super easy. So it's nice to have somebody out here with you when you're moving them those first couple times. After that, they get used to it. They know what it is. They know food's coming. So they're normally rushing towards the front where I'm standing. because they know something's coming. But last group of birds out on pasture for us this year, and it's an exciting time. So anyway, we're gonna run around, finish chores, and then let's go check out those piglets. All right, the rest of the chores are done. We are out here in the farrowing barn. We have a job. We're gonna be filling all these wallows today. And I know that's gonna make some mamas like Josie very happy. So here's her little litter. Those 5 surprises, I shouldn't say surprises, but they just kept coming. And there is that tiny, tiny little female right there. What do you think, Krista? You know who I'm talking about. You know Sean wants to come back out and pick up this little female. No, I'm just kidding, but we thought that she was dead. I thought she was dead. I came out here and I rolled her around. She was just laying down, and I rolled her and she just rolled right over. And I told Jamie, I said, I think I'm gonna have to put her down. She's not doing good. Well, I come back out and she's standing up nursing and everything else, but she's definitely growing big and thick for her size. You can see compared to her sister there, she's not very big, but she's not skinny and she's not unhealthy. So there is Josie's newest litter, all looking really nice. We're really happy. Yes, Josie, we're happy. We got a good litter. So we're working on getting those wallows filled up over here to a Willow's litter. The one she's been, or had stepped on, so we got a couple limpers in here, but their feet are starting to heal up nicely. You need some water too, don't you? You can see her wallow is down low, so we'll get filling those up. I can see you've been in there. You guys have all been in there in the mud playing, so it's not all bad. They've just crashed out after their breakfast. And then Willa Bean, same thing. Everybody's got full bellies, and it's warm out this morning, isn't it? Isn't it? It's warm. We've been in the 70s, low 70s, which has been nice, and today it's going to be mid to upper 80s, so it's a little warm for us here, but I'm not complaining. How are you doing? How are you doing, huh? Yeah? So everyone's doing good. Check out these ears. I like those. The kids have been out here a little bit, and you can tell they're kind of warming up. How you doing, Bean? Yeah. So let's head over here and check out Penny. And if you guys remember, Penny's and Betty White's over here are the oldest of the litters that we've got. I think I might have to fill this water up again, ain't I? Someone's using the water for a wallow. Not a problem. Get off that. Oh, I turned the fence off because I'm filling the waters. You're lucky. So, enjoying that cool water. So, we'll be out pretty much to all the pens today working on filling those up. Obviously, there's a bunch of cool mud in there, but we're going to get some water. I can see you guys have been hanging out down in there, haven't you? Yeah, we're going to get it filled up. Look at you, muddy mess. These two sides over here, man, all these pigs are looking good, and we're very happy with them. And last but not least, we've got some already enjoying this wallow down in here. We have not had rain in a long time, so sometimes the well is a little bit low, but hopefully we'll have enough to get these wallows filled up. But they're just cleaning up the rest of breakfast over here. This is Betty White's litter, and enjoying their morning. So once we get those wallows filled up, they are going to have a much more relaxing day, I will say for sure. So anyway, guys, there's your update on piglets. Chickens are all outside. That is the last litter That is the last batch of chickens for the year. Still got a lot of work to do, but they're all outside and I don't have to deal with the brooder anymore. So hope you're having a great weekend. Appreciate you guys following along. Don't forget to make the change, and we will see you on the next video. Daddy, you got to get every single last piece there is. Yeah, well, waste not, want not, right?